Hey guys, thank you so much for watching my video. My name is Ernest, and I would like to show you my presentation about the an event that changed the world. And I'm talking about the year 536, which is the worst year to be alive. Um, so even more than the 2020 pandemic, as well, this we well, the people that are watching this video probably were affected about the pandemic. So yeah, I will explain to you why was the worst year to be alive, and yeah, so let's jump in. So the first thing, the sun just stopped working. So there was basically zero real sunlight for 18 months. 18 straight months. We're not talking about one day, 1 week, 1 month. No, 18 months, over a year. And there was someone, Procopius, literally lived into this through this year and wrote, the sun gave forth its light with a brightness like the moon. Only with the moonlight they live. That's the only light they have available. So this is really, really, really affecting to the people without the sunlight, because this is very important for every human. So 18 months without zero with zero real sunlight, and as well was really cold. Obviously without a sunlight, your environment temperature will be decreased to got cold. A fun fact, even in China was really cold even during the summer at that time. Is no. There was no like a rainy time or like cold, like just regular cold. No, is no. And that's really unbelievable at that time during the summer in China. And actually, China is like so far away from from the Middle East where this happened. So, oh my God, that was unbelievable. So, and even though one or two, three volcanoes hit the people without be prepared about this thing. So, totally no light, call, three volcanoes versus the people, the human history at that place was, oh my goodness, it was just not fair because they wasn't prepared about these things. So I will show you why as well this was the worst year to be alive. There are three things. Is well it this will be like a pretty much a resolution, or like a um sorry, not like a resolution. This is a recapitulation, a recap. So yeah, the first thing, the skies just turned out during this time, 536, 540, and 547. Um, so it was very cold. As you can see, dumped so much ash into the atmosphere. The sun basically dimmed for a year and a half. So basically, no sunlight um, at that time. And since, well, this is not something, even though with sunlight, if you have sunlight immediately, this is will not change the environment immediately. This will take time, and this will take 100 years, uh 100 years to be regular environment as they had previously. So this is something that changed the environment they place, and at that time to the humans of that time. So the thing too, everyone was really hungry, as everyone have or had crops. So with the sun, that's pretty much how it's functioning. So no sun, no crops, no food. So this happened for 3 years in straight. So the Thailand population was really weak, starving. So um, the the people was really weak. So they say like, oh my god, with the volcanoes, without the sunlight, with no food, I'm really weak. So I do have the hope that this will be better, but no, the people was not prepared for the next kid. So the thing three. So this is we are all agree about this is the worst thing, the worst pandemic. Not the 2020. We're talking about the bubonic plague. So yeah, this hit Egypt, and during the travel routes, or like the trade routes, the people from Egypt go to Europe, and brings food, reserves, everything. Um, but since the people was really weak, was the if you're weak, this will be very easy that a virus or a disease hit you. So this is this is a very very. So this wasn't prepared. This was the people wasn't prepared about this hit, like about the bubonic plague. So this is a worst year. No light. The people was weak, and with the pandemic, no, with the plague, no. This is unbelievable. So, uh, what will I do if I was there? If hypothetically, let's say, what if I was there? Like, what if in like the series of the Avengers in Disney? So this is something that I would like to have for if I would like like travel back to to the past, will be these things. So for the first one, for the volcano thing, my move will be have a backup plan. A grain reserves. Maybe you don't have like since yeah, totally. This is very obvious. Your porks or your animals was really weak to give you for food for your family, well, not a problem. Let's go back to the grains. So let's have grain reserves before the disaster strike, even though the government has to be prepared about this thing, like have a reserve. If there is a war, is there a natural disaster, earthquake, tornado, tsunami, or something like that, you need to be prepared with reserves. So for the full thing, so actually the grain research will help, but as well I would like to have my avoid my situations or my problems with my enemies, and just open a trade place with Persia and China, which is like kind of very close. Um, and you can share the food with them. Like maybe you don't have food, but you can do another thing. Um, you can trade for something else, maybe work, another material or something, but you can trade and obtain food. So that's another thing that I would like to do. Um, so grain reserves and open trade. And for the plot thing, um, as you know, at that time, in the past, the people was believing like, no, this is really bad if you take a shower. If you take a shower, this is really bad for your body, for your spirit. No, you need to take a shower probably in 3 months or more. So totally, those people will not listen to me, but I will do for my community or for my family. Like, you know what? Let's be prepared. Let's have a sanitation. Let's wash our hands, take a shower, and be prepared for that. And something as well will be a quarantine. And if just in case I was working as a manager of the port, you know what? Like build a plan. Um, like you know what? People before the I don't know, travelers, people from outside came to our country, to our place, before they on how do I say, like on board of the boat. Um, So let's check their health, put it into quarantine for 40 days and take a look if they are affected about the plug or not. If yes, okay, let's jump into our place and as well take a look into the reserves or materials that they bring to our place as well. There is another thing that I would like to take a look. So why this actually matters? So, well, this is matter because as you know, the human history needs to learn about the experience of the previous civilizations and from us as well. So you will learn about health systems, food security, and corporations. So instead of like million of people dead, you can have a stability. You can have a stability for several years. You can have generations because several people didn't have a generation, didn't have child, they died, so they don't have a history to talk about. So we will learn about food security programs and public health systems. And yeah, for future generations, is still learning about the past. We're learning from the past. So we need to inform us. If maybe with Facebook they have like a very important topics about the past, how the people come through these things and make it up, but yeah, will be the experience of the human history that help us to understand and be prepared for the next thing. So yeah, that as a conclusion, um the year 536 pros climate, hunger, disease as a combo. So we need to take smarter decisions about this and be prepared about anything. Actually, at that time, I was investigating that we have a backup plan for this century in Europe as well. Um, so we have a instead of like a backup servers of networks and wires and all that stuff like cloud information. No, we have a backup uh, plan just in case there is a World War III. We have a backup in Europe with environment call so the grains can be fresh. Okay, so it can be fresh and be prepared for anything. There is an extinction of the human with a world war. So no, we will be prepared about this thing. So we have a backup plan and we'll learn about that. So yeah, we will with this history experience or history will know to take smarter decisions. And yeah, I hope that you enjoy about this video. Probably I overpassed the the amount of minutes, but yeah, I really like this topic because I watched this information in TikTok, and probably my video is not like the best because they created their video with AI. So they have tokens unlimited because creating videos with AI is very expensive. But yeah, I really like the video and I really like to talk about this topic. And thank you for watching. And I hope you really like this information. And it's not only like TikTok reference. I really investigate about this if this is true because sometimes the social media has real information. So yeah, these ones are real information, and you can take a look. And yeah, so thank you for watching my video and have a wonderful and beautiful day. Take care.